I made it. I'm here. I'm done procrastinating. I made it, all right? So, you're welcome. Hi. My name is Rachel, with an A, Rachael. My Instagram name is pronounced Rachy. It's RVCHI3. And I'm also known as Ray Cheddar, Gets No Better, Pocket Full of Cheese, Mozzarella. Alright, so I just came on here to do like LocQ Q&A, because I was gonna make a video of me doing this, getting ready, but it was a little hard to multitask. Maybe that next time. So I got some questions for the LocQ Q&A. It's about like 25 of them. I got them on my iPad. First question is, what made you lock your hair? Well, if you've been following me on Instagram for a while, I've been wearing faux locks since like 2013. I started wearing faux locks because I seen this picture of Erykah Badu and she had like the faux locks down with the big cap, and they look so realistic looking. I only seen like fake dreads and fake ones, and I was like really into it, so I did some research and I figured out how they did it. I've been wearing faux locks for a minute. Locks are my look, locks are my vibe. I've always wanted locks. It just took a while for me to get here. How many locks do I have? Most frequently fucking asked question. Me, I do not count my locks. The reason why I don't count my locks is because in the Caribbean, I'm from St. Lucia. In the Caribbean, we have this like superstition that you don't count your braids or your locks because you'll lose hair or something like that. But I just also never was able to count my hair and keep count. So I would say I have about 90 something locks. I don't have 100 because I remember mapping it out like 40 something on each side. So 80s, 90s, I would say. Locks evolve, they change. Sometimes, unfortunately, they break. So counting them is irrelevant because I feel like people want you to know they want to know how many locks you have so they can get the same amount of locks as you. And that's unrealistic because everybody has different hair texture. Everyone has different hair density, thickness. And it's better off if you just go find your map of your head and figure out how many locks work for you, you know. How did I start? I started with 2-strand twists. Yeah, you can see some of the twists still. And 2-strand twists, I did 2-strand twists because my hair texture in the front is 3C and then the back is 4A, 4B. It's so different all around that I knew if I like did the other way of locking it, that I would look like a wet dog. Okay, you know them wet looking coiled curls? My hair, when it's wet, I turn into wet dog. I turn into, I don't want to look like no wet dog. So I just rather, you know, I like the dry, wild look, and I wanted it to form and get puffy and get big and wild. So I did that. I've been locked for a year and a couple months now. My lock date is December 30th, 2019, 12/30/19. And it took my hair about, I didn't feel like it was locking or looking like it locked until 9 months, maybe 11 months. My hair took forever to like solidify, to get heavy. It's just starting to get heavy right now. Like it's just starting to drop itself and get like in a heavier space right now. But it's still pretty like fluffy and light and all of that stuff. How I started, I parted in the middle. That's how I do my hair every time I do it. I part 3 ways. I part like right here, one big one like this, and I do squares, rows, and then I do in the middle, and I do like this. I don't know what it's called because girl, I ain't a hairstylist, girl. Ask your mama. Anyway, what size are your locks? My locks are whatever size you think they are. They are medium. I wanted them to be full like my afro used to be. I wanted to have a lot. When I do faux locks, I usually add a lot. My neck be hurting, child, but still, I need it to look like not party. When I see people, when I see their parts in their hair, when they have faux locks or locks, I'm just like, ooh, you should have just fluffed it up. But I prefer mine to be a wilder look, so I wanted them to be big, but not too big, where it's like bongo lock. I want it to be big enough to do styles, but small enough to, you know what I'm saying? How long do they take to grow? They're here and they grow. They were growing every month like clockwork. So I don't really keep track of my hair. I leave it alone. So I feel like leaving your hair alone makes it grow OD. So why do I call my hair semi-freeform? I call my hair semi-freeform because freeform is actually letting your hair lock on its own without two-strand twisting it, without parting it. You just let it lock and you just free and it forms itself. I'm semi-freeform because I did part my hair to create the twists. I didn't part them neat. I didn't part them specifically. You know, some of my parts are like all over the place. That doesn't matter to me. I'm freeform because I don't palm roll my dreads. I don't retwist them as much, and I let them do their own thing. I don't comb them out. I don't do anything but just let them. Like, all I do is like touch up the roots when they tangle themselves, like a retwist. But I don't manipulate the lock itself. I've never interlocked it. I never like went like this or like too much. I take my fingers and I just do one of these when I'm retwisting it. I'll take the oil from the top of the shaft and just continue in and just go like this. That's what I do. I don't really mess with the shape. They're all bumpy. They're all different sizes. Wash day routine. So on wash day, I pretty much put my hair in 4 and I do each side wash and conditioner, and every probably like couple months I'll do like a treatment on it. I wash with like regular non-sulfate, non-paraben shampoos, anything from Mari Moisture to Cantu, whatever smells nice and goes with my hair. Like, I don't like complicate my hair. I just go with what it likes. How often do I retwist? I don't have a set schedule for retwisting my hair. I usually retwist my hair when I feel like I can't fit a hat, or it's like getting to the point where it's like really becoming like a whole afro of of new growth under here. I'll be like, okay, like it's time to retwist this. So I would say like every 4 or 5 months. I feel like you can't count the process of learning your hair when it's getting to that point, because you need to retwist it so that it continues. But I wasn't doing that. I was more doing the less is more thing. You know what I'm saying? Letting it do its own process. What oils do I use? Here's one of them. Coconut and sweet almond. These are one of my favorite oils. I use this for frizz. When I'm retwisting my hair, I get this big bowl, this little wooden bowl I have. I put tea tree oil, lavender castor oil, coconut almond, grapeseed avocado. I put all of that together in one bowl. And what I do is, while I'm doing my hair, I'll dip my finger, put it in my scalp with all those oils, fill my shaft, and I'll use aloe vera gel. There's this aloe vera gel that I swear by. Hold on one second. I use this to retwist my hair. Aloe vera, 99% aloe vera jelly. It's a soothing moisturizer. I also use this on my face, but this is like the only thing I use that's slippery and a little bit of a holding. It has no parabens, no artificial colors, no animal testing, 99% aloe vera. I would use the real thing, but I'm lazy as hell and I don't want to break my plants. So I don't want to use them yet. So I just use this and a whole bunch of oils. And so I maintain frizz. I just answered that. I use coconut sweet almond frizz rebel. by Aunt Jackie's. Not black owned either, but don't shoot me, it's working for me. I just had to try something. And sometimes I just let the frizz be, because the frizz is the look I'm going for anyway. So, be frizzy, be wild, be free. That's why I did this. You feel me? How do I sleep and protect my hair when it's messy and no retwist? I wear lock sleeves. You know, they open in the front, open in the back. I usually wear them up, wear them down, and I wear a bonnet to sleep. Like really, everywhere. I wear a bonnet. Like 90% of Aboriginal, indigenous, black queens. You did. What do I use on my edges? Oh, look. This is what I use on my edges. You know, let me touch something up real quick. I was seeing a little. How did I color my locks? I colored my locks. First time I did it was last year on November, my birthday. And I did them like a honey brown, gingery color, brown ginger, like a warm feel. And you just dye them by, I did lift it in the first time I did it, I lifted it a little bit. Maybe like 20, 30. What's it called? Proof? Look, don't ask me. My best friend knows. She dyed it for me, lock by lock. I'm not a hairstylist. Everything I did was DIY, and we figured it out on a whim. We just winged that shit. So we just ended up with a whole mix of colors. And me, you know me, I like to. No, my hair's messing up. No, wait, hold on. This is the illusion when you act like you have a ponytail right here, and then you act like it's not one there. Ooh, ooh, ooh. See, just act like it's not there, child. Yeah, I like to mix colors. I mix red copper with brown copper with this vivacious red to get these colors. And before I did this color, my hair was already a lighter brown. I like to mix things and like to try things out, and this is all by chance. And I dyed it 2 days in a row. So figure out your thing, cause me, I don't even know what I'm doing here. I just ended up looking good by accident, and I'm like, thank you. My favorite part about my locks is waking up in the morning and just leaving. Like, no makeup, no worried about what style I'm gonna put. They can do any style and I will be comfortable completely. Like, I would just leave my house and just feel like a free person. That's the best part about having locks. The freedom to actually be your raw self in all like you just raw. Like, this is my face, this is my hair in its natural form, in its natural face. I'm wearing a little concealer and a little makeup right now, but this is for the video. And I'm going out later. What's my go-to lock do? I really think this is one of my go-tos. I usually just put my hair up like this and have the back. I'll just ponytail the back so it stays together. So I'll do a ponytail up here and a ponytail back here. So it's a crazy updo with a crazy ponytail in the back. That's my go-to look, or whatever. Have I experienced shrinkage with my locks? Yeah, like when I first did the twists, they were like up to here, and then they shrunk within 3 days, and they were like up to here. The locks were really short, like on my chin area, and it's been a year, and they're dropping now. They're like finally going back to like a normal length that it would have been when I started. These last 3 questions are cute. Overall, how was your experience with locks? What do they mean to you in your journey? And how have you changed because of it? Overall, my experience with locks has been really positive. I find that there's a real beautiful community out there of locked people who are just super supportive, super helpful, super encouraging, and just uplifting. And I made so many connections with so many people just by being who I am. You know, it was cool when I had faux locks, but it wasn't a connection of a real community of people who are actually committed to the process and everything. You know, for me, what it means to me in my journey is finally committing to being fully myself. Finally be able to be free, to live in the way I want, stop being afraid of like just letting go of the whole looking a certain way for a certain outfit or a certain thing. It's just like when I had my natural hair, when it was loose, there's certain, I had to switch it up if I wanted to wear a bun, if I wanted to do this. It's like I had too many options. And it was stressful because my hair could do so many different things. And I felt the most comfortable when I could just have a wild, crazy, fun lock look. And I kept going back to it. So it just meant that I need to let it go. It was either that or going bald. So how have I changed because of it? I changed as a person. I have more self-acceptance. I have more, you know, self-love in how I take care of my hair, how I carry myself, my, you know, spiritual antennas over here. You know what I mean? I feel more like myself. I feel like I always meant to have locks. My whole family has been bugging me for a minute because it is who I am. You know what I mean? So not only do I have locks, I appreciate the culture. I live like a Rasta. I eat like a Rasta. Ital is vital. Like I am a Rasta. I just didn't have locks. And having locks doesn't make you a Rasta. You don't have to have locks to be a Rasta. But this is my culture. This is who I am. And I love it here. I love it here and having locks and stuff. And I can't wait to see how them shits fall and like mat some more and do their thing because they're super cool to me. Like I didn't want anybody palm rolling it. I didn't want anybody doing anything to it. My friends will tell you, the ones that help me retwist sometimes, I am a nightmare stickler about my hair. My hair cannot be, you know, messed with. I want it to be boofy, puffy, wild, and untamed. Like me. So, I don't know if y'all got any more questions or something, but this was awkward enough. I'm still trying to get my footing here, so bear with me. I'm trying to make it cute. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to do what I'm supposed to do. And I hope you guys like it. But what I should have said in the beginning of this shit was, take your ass to subscribe, because I will hope you coming over here to support me, right? This is what you came on here for, right? To hear me talk, to support me, and to love me. Follow me on Instagram. Follow me on Twitter. Click the link in my bio. Go to my website. See what I do, etc. I'm about to go out soon.